Hello and good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining our Meditate Anytime series for August. Today is our first day, so welcome to this session, the first session. Uh, First days are generally a little slower. People are just starting to find out about it and uh, get used to joining these sessions at 8 p.m. Central Time. Uh, it's a wonderful experience meditating with music and live music. Live music and meditation is a very special experience. I'm not able to share. Okay, let me see if I can share my slide deck here in just a moment. All right, here we go. I have our slides. So appreciate you all taking the time joining us today evening. We have a wonderful musician here with us. So I'll just quickly talk about why we do these sessions. Why are they helpful for us, and what has music got to do with meditation? Right. So Sahaja Yoga meditation was founded by the lady you see in the picture, Srimati Nirmala Devi, back in 1970. And she started it as a simple human to human experience. She just wanted people to learn how much power they possess within themselves. And they can use this power within themselves to have a good, joyful life. Because the way we live our lives, we grow up and we're busy running. We forget to enjoy the life that we have been blessed with. And the purpose of life is to enjoy what we have been given. And life is a very joyful thing. But we make it very stressful, chasing jobs, businesses, money, relationships, insurance, health, insecurities, you name it. And along the way, somewhere the joy gets lost. The purpose of meditation is to bring back that joy in our life. And that's why she started Sahaja Yoga meditation, so that we all learn to connect with that joy that is inside of us. And music really helps bring that joy out. The purpose of music is to help us feel joyful, right? A lot of music that I hear these days, people are crying, they're whining about, I've had such a hard life, and so much bad things happen in my life. But where's the joy in that music? Music should deliver joy to the audience, to the listener. So a lot depends also on the musician, what they bring to the table. So musicians play a very, very important role in transmitting that joy and bringing that joy to the forefront. Hence, if we are fortunate enough to have a musician who themselves meditate and who is themselves are realized souls, that joy flows that much more stronger. You can feel that joy so much more um, better inside of us. So today we are fortunate to have um, with us Steve Day, who will be playing music. You see his picture on the screen, um, and that instrument is called the sarod. And I'm just checking if there is sound is coming. All right, I guess the sound is coming all right. So Steve learned his music. He's still a student and a teacher both. He keeps improvising. I've known Steve for more than 25 years, and his music has only gotten better with time. And when he plays music, you can really feel your spirit inside of you. He has this amazing ability to connect us with our own spirit. And you feel that joy within yourself. Right? He was fortunate enough to have played for the founder of Sahaja Yoga Sahaja Yoga meditation, Srimati Nirmala Devi. He learned from a very legendary musician. The instrument that you see is called the sarod, and he learned it from one of the maestros of that instrument. In fact, the instrument came down through their family. Um, Amjad Ali Khan. He's a great musician himself. And Steve has picked up a lot of fine techniques from Amjad Ali Khan, and he's incorporated his into his own music style, a unique music style. He's a performer, so it'll be a lot of fun just listening to him and meditating. Before we get into the details, what is meditation? I'll just do a brief introduction about meditation. What is meditation? Why is that important? Right? Meditation is a technique that helps us. We all understand the term meditation. We have a general connotation that it should help us feel good, right? It should help us feel peaceful and calm. But what does peace really mean? When I meditate, what does it really mean? What am I supposed to be doing when I meditate? Just do I just close my eyes and just sit still? Or do I just think about a certain thought? There are a lot of different connotations to meditation. But meditation is none of that. Meditation is a state of your attention in which your attention just becomes silent and is a witness, becomes a witness. It stops reacting. It's fully alert, it's aware, it's perceiving everything, but it's not reacting. Because a normal human attention is constantly reacting to everything. And if there's nothing else, there's noise of thoughts inside of our head, which consumes our attention. So when you are in a state of meditation, your attention becomes so silent that there is no thought in your head. You're not thinking about anything. And yes, it is possible to elevate your attention to that space of silence and that quietness. And music becomes the vehicle. Music becomes the vehicle that carries the attention into that space of meditation. So meditation happens when the attention gets settled on the seventh chakra, which is at the top of our head. And as some of you may already know, we have seven chakras inside our spinal column. These seven chakras are very special. They give us the personality that we have, they make us the human being that we are. But what happens over time is these chakras go out of balance, just like everything else. These chakras can also go out of balance. So these chakras need to be brought back to balance, they need to be rejuvenated. And that rejuvenation part is what meditation allows us to do. When we meditate, this positive energy that is locked up in a sacrum bone, in our sacrum bone, rises through the central channel and it heals these chakras, puts them back into balance. This is the only thing in the world that can heal your chakras. There's nothing else. Nobody can heal your chakras. Your own Kundalini, your own energy can heal your own chakras. Nothing else. We just have to learn the techniques of how to activate this energy and make it work for us. And that is what we teach in Sarjana meditation. So when the energy rises through us, it heals these chakras. When it gets to the sixth chakra, normal human attention is stuck at this chakra and is moving left to right, right to left, thoughts from the left, thoughts from the right side of the brain, and constant swing of thoughts that is happening, and the thoughts colliding with each other, and a bombardment of thoughts happening inside of our mind. And we get overwhelmed and we'll pull our hair because we have so many thoughts. So, how do I get rid of those? When the Kundalini gets to the sixth chakra, it simply picks up the attention and rides it all along to the seventh chakra at the top of your head. The moment the attention gets to the seventh chakra, you become quiet, you become silent, and peace starts to settle in. And that is the beginning of meditation. And at this time, if you have music, beautiful, positive music played by a realized musician playing, it does amazing things to the Kundalini. The strength of the Kundalini just multiplies, and more of the strands of this energy begin to flow through your central nervous system. And that's how we get into meditation. So we'll begin our meditation. We'll close our eyes gently. You don't have to keep the eyes open, but if you like, you can keep the eyes open. Typically, I suggest to keep the eyes closed so you can experience it better. And I will guide the meditation. I'll say the steps, and we all will follow the steps and try and experience that meditation within us. I will share the screen. One more time. Right. So let's close our eyes gently, not too tight. Relax yourself. Loosen up your body. Loosen up your arms and shoulders and keep your two palms open on your lap. Eyes are shut gently. Relax your forehead and eyebrows. Relax your face and your cheeks. Relax your body. Loosen up your neck and your shoulders. Now take a deep breath. Start inhaling more air. Start breathing in. Watch the air as it flows through your nostrils into your windpipes and then starts to fill up your lungs. Just follow the movement of the air as it fills you up. Let your chest expand till you feel the tightness in your chest. Now hold your breath and breathe out very slowly. You do this deep breathing a couple of times more. Be very slow and steady and observant. Now breathe normally. Let's place the right hand on our heart. Eyes are still shut gently. Your left palm is open. Your fingers are not curled, they're open. That's the receiving pose. We're receiving the positive energy. I am the pure spirit. Let's just say these affirmations, positive affirmations. I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. I want to be connected to my spirit. Meditation is a spiritual journey. So we begin by asking for it. I want to be connected to my spirit. Please remove all the negative emotions from my heart. Mother Kundalini, please remove all the negative emotions from my heart. Fill my heart with love and compassion. Please fill my heart with love and compassion. Let me feel the love of divine in my heart. Let me feel the love of divine in my heart. And move our right hand, place it on the left side of our belly button. Now try and bring your attention to your belly button if you can. Your right hand is on the left side of your belly. Let me not be lost or confused. Let me not be lost or confused. Let me not be misled by anyone. Let me not be misled by anyone. Let the wisdom in me guide me. Let the wisdom in me guide me. Let me trust my decisions and not doubt myself. Let me trust my decisions and not doubt myself. Let me lead myself to a better place. Let me be my own guru. Let me lead myself to a better place. Let me be my own guru. Try and hold the attention at your belly button. This is the third chakra, the Nabhi chakra. We'll meditate for a few moments at this chakra. Then move your right hand, place it on the left hip. Get a nice grip of your left hip with your right hand. Your left palm is still open, facing upwards. Your right hand is gripping your left hip. Try and bring the attention to the second chakra, which is between the two hips. This is called the Swadhisthana chakra. This chakra is the seat of our attention. Believe it or not, this is where the attention originates from. This is also the center of our creativity. All the creative ideas that we get are a product of this chakra. I want a positive attention and I want positive thoughts. I want a positive attention and I want positive thoughts. I want a positive attention and I want positive thoughts. Please remove all the negative thoughts, negative ideas, and negative desires. Please remove all the negative thoughts, negative ideas, and negative desires. Please remove all the reactions from my attention. Please remove all the reactions from my attention. Please soothe my attention. Mother Kundalini, please soothe my attention. Let's meditate at this chakra for a few moments. Then move right hand, place it in the middle of her chest. Mother Kundalini, please remove all the fears, insecurities, and anxieties. This is the security center, the fourth chakra, the heart chakra inside of us. This is our security center. Mother Kundalini, please remove all the fears, insecurities, and anxieties. Let me not be afraid of anyone or anything. Let me not be afraid of anyone or anything. Please help me feel safe, protected, and loved. Mother, please help me feel safe, protected, and loved. Hold the attention right there in the middle of your chest for a few moments. Feel the pressure of your palm on your chest. And move our right hand, place it across our forehead. Give your forehead a nice squeeze. The left side of our head is our ego, the right side are the conditionings. And these two are in constant conflict. And they're pushing the chakra which is stuck between these two. So our sixth chakra, the Agya chakra, is stuck between a rock and a hard place. So we have to soften both of them. And we do that by negating. I'm not this ego, and I'm not the conditionings. I'm not this ego, and I'm not the conditionings. I am not this ego, and I'm not the conditionings. I am the power of forgiveness. I am the power of forgiveness. I forgive myself and everyone else. I forgive myself and everyone else. I forgive myself and everyone else. I'll let go and I forgive. I'll let go and I forgive. I let go and I forgive. I let go and I forgive. And we spread out our fingers. Make the palm nice and tight. Feel the tightness in the middle of your palm. The fingers are not touching each other. They're stretched out. They're as far out as you can. And place the palm firmly on the top of your head. Right in the middle. The fondnel bone that was soft in your childhood. Feel the pressure of your palm. And now give yourself a spot massage by rotating your palm in a circular motion. Left, front, right, and back. Left, front, right, and back. Mother Kundalini, please establish my self-realization. Mother Kundalini, please establish my self-realization. Mother Kundalini, please establish my self-realization. Please remove all the thoughts. Please remove all the thoughts. Let me experience the peace and silence within me. Let me experience the peace and silence within me. Please establish my Kundalini at the seventh chakra. Please establish my Kundalini at the seventh chakra. Let me experience the power of meditation. Let me experience the power of meditation. Settle my attention in a meditative state. Please settle my attention in a meditative state. Please settle my attention in a meditative state. Massage it a few more times. Then you can bring your right hand down, back on your lap. Now relax your eyebrows, relax your shoulders, relax your face and your cheeks. Eyes are shut gently. Let's meditate in silence for a few moments. Let's try and maintain this meditative state as we now transition to the music segment. I invite Steve to turn on his camera. Thank you, Steve, for such a wonderful music. It's so beautiful. Really enhanced the meditative experience for all of us. Thank you for taking the time to join us, Steve. And Steve, as very prolific musician, you just heard him. Nothing more needs to be said. His music spoke for him. But he has wonderful stories. He's a wonderful storyteller. If you have questions for him, you can ask him. So, Steve, maybe I'll start with asking, what was the music that you were playing? It was so beautiful. It just elevated that meditative experience so much more deeper.
That's a raga called Rag Bimpalasi, which is based for afternoon ragas, and where I am, it's late afternoon, so I chose to go with that mood. For many of you, I know it's evening or even into the later evening. And some of the themes that I think you might have recognized it's a folk tune written by a violinist named Prabhakar Dakhte, who we affectionately called Guruji. He taught at Nagpur, where I first learned sarod. And so that bhajan is called Nirmala. Kiti Varna Vituji Gastuti. That's how it goes. And so I think that some people might have recognized that, and that tune is lovely. It's slightly different than Rag Bimpalasi. There's a few little extra notes, but that gives it an extra, I believe, sense of bhakti and feeling, at least for me, because I learned it and have sung that bhajan for many, many decades. So it gave it a little extra feeling for it.
Thank you for sharing this context. It's a beautiful context. It's a beautiful bhajan that you played so well on the sarod. Do you want to talk a little bit about the instrument that you play?
Sure.
This very different kind of instrument.
It is, yeah. It's a sarod, stringed instrument, obviously. It has 4 strings. The main 4 strings that we play the melody on are... and we move our fingernails, so it's hard to see on the camera, but the fingernail is a little grown, so that it can get the sound of the meend, which is in India. The meend is the slide. As opposed to... that would be when I wouldn't play with the fingernails, and that has a kind of a sound like many Middle Eastern instruments, a little bit like oud. But when you play Hindustani classical music with the meend or the slide, we get more of that sound, which is... Slides and glides, as my teacher Amjad Ali Khan says, that would characterize the sound mainly. In addition, that has what the sitar has in many stringed instruments. It has the sympathetic strings, and these are tuned, but we're not playing them. We just tune them ahead of time to the piece of music, the raga, the mood. It creates the mood and does a lot of the work. The heavy lifting, so to speak, is done already before anything is played, any note is played, because when the tuning is set, then the mood is set, and then everything follows from there. So these little can't see them, but they're little tiny strings here. Then I'm playing with a coconut shell pick, and that's what gives it its sound. It's quite heavy. It's 13 pounds. It's one solid piece of wood, sometimes teak wood, and a metal neck, stainless steel. Sheepskin on the side here. There's a skin, and those are the basic elements of the sarod, S-A-R-O-D, sarod.
And how does music connect to the chakras that we have, Steve?
Well, there are different chakras for different ragas. And raga, when I keep saying raga, it means a piece of music, or some would say it's called a mood or a color. And the mood in the afternoon or late afternoon is different than the morning, and it's also clearing or moving the chakras in different ways. So this is the Nabi chakra, One favorite for evening ragas is called Rag Durga, which we'd play sometimes, and that's for the center heart. The Durga sits in the center heart chakra, and there's a beautiful, fine set of connections between the chakras, right, left, and center, and the ragas, and also the personalities that govern those chakras. The Krishna is here, Jesus or Christ is here, and Rama on the right heart. So the beauty of these elements and these personalities, great spiritual figures throughout the history of spirituality, recognized in India as deities. And if we don't follow Hindu mythology or Hinduism, then we could just think of that as being great personalities that governed, or archetypes. Better than personality would be archetypes. Jung used the word archetype. These are like perfect personifications, or one could say, that give the element of that chakra its life. And the chakra, let's say in the center heart, would be security. The nabi, we want to feel comfort. We want to feel that sense of home, different elements of the nabi, and evolution. It helps us evolve. So that's what this particular mood reflects.
And has music played any role in your own spiritual journey?
Well, it's played a huge role, and I try to concise it. I don't want to tell my whole life story, but to make it concise, for me to really become a musician, I needed to really work quite hard. I didn't, my family were professors and intellectuals, lovers of music, but certainly not musicians in the sense that they were playing violin and getting me to sit down at 3 or 4 years old to play violin. So I didn't come from that kind of family. But fortunately for me, I came to the world of Sadh Yoga quite young, and Srimataji personally guided me right from the beginning, even to the point where one time when I first met Srimataji, we were in San Diego, and I was outside with another American guy. I didn't know anything about Indian music, but we were just playing the guitar, and we were just trading songs as you do. And so I played Hotel California. I'd hand him the guitar. He'd play Let It Be. Hand me the guitar. I might play Stairway to Heaven. So we played all the classics. Later that evening, the leader of the time, who was with Srimataji many times, his name was Karan, he came up to me, and I was a little shy. I was only 20 years old, and I was like, well, what's going on? And he said, well, Srimataji enjoyed your music. And I said, well, I stammered. I was red in the face. I said, well, I don't know any Indian music, and I didn't play any music. I didn't perform. I didn't even join the bhajan group. And he goes, no. You see, the poolside where you were playing music was just below her bedroom window. So this hour or two that me and this American guy were joyously playing all the hits of the 70s and 60s was heard the whole time. So from the very beginning of times when I met Srimataji, there was music, and there continued to be music throughout my life, and I owe everything that I've learned to her guidance, because she also guided me and asked me to go to India and study, and she connected and introduced me to Amjad Ali Khan, Ustad Amjad Ali Khan, who was they knew each other quite well due to her connections in diplomacy and politics. Her husband, Sir C.P. Srivastava, would have Ustad Amjad Ali Khan play at his functions many times. So this was, it went from, Hotel California and Stairway to Heaven in a kind of an embarrassing way to being invited to study Indian classical music on a scholarship with Ustad Amjad Ali Khan in India for 3 years. So you never know what might happen if you just open your heart and let it rip, as we say.
What a beautiful story. We would love to hear Hotel California played on this road someday.
Yeah, well, who knows? But I have played Stairway to Heaven on this road. I don't know about Hotel California, but
maybe next time you should play that for us.
Sure, be happy to do it. It's Rag Dadwadi, actually. So it fits right in, and it's actually based on the melody of a very famous raga, Rag Dadwadi. And actually, the last time I played on this program, I did play Rag Dadabadi, if you recall, and actually I did slip in that tune. I'm not sure if you just didn't notice it. So
I
next time,
probably didn't catch it. I am
next
not
time
a very musically gifted person myself, but I
well,
do enjoy music.
I'll definitely I'll get y'all. Next time I play Rag Dadabadi, I'll just kind of say, hey, remember guys, see if you can pick out the tunes, and I'll throw that in there.
Yes, that would be beautiful. All right, let's see if anyone has any questions. So please, all the wonderful participants in the audience today, if you have questions, you can unmute yourself. Um, as you can see, Steve has a lot of beautiful stories to share, and he has a lot of depth of experience. So please do ask questions if you have any.
Anybody out there know Stairway to Heaven? Anybody know Rag Dadabadi? Oh, there's some nice comments. I appreciate the love there.
All right, so if there are no questions, should we call it a night for everyone? Steve, if you have anything else to add?
It's an honor to be here, a privilege. For those of you who are keeping score, Asad Yoga has many different dimensions, and one of them is clearing techniques. And I'm just reading some of the have a blissful night. One of the comments where it was so pretty and calming. Yeah, beautiful. So anyway, as we've been playing here, I am doing something called a foot soak. So for those of you who know and or don't know yet, a foot soak is a great technique, and I'm sure you'll learn many of these techniques for clearing the chakras as you also meditate and also listen to Indian classical music. And I think they put the links there. I have it's not just my YouTube channel, but it has actually, I set it up for people to be able to listen to different types of Indian classical music from the point of view of which type of day it is, and not just ragas by me, but also my favorite players like Amjad Ali Khan and flute players like Shakti Dar. And so this very auspicious vibrated music, if you go to my YouTube channel in particular, exists under where it says ragas day and night. And so you could put on morning ragas and you'll get a playlist of 2 hours of music, and you can just light a candle, cook breakfast, and enjoy the music as it helps the entire energy of your house. So that's hopefully something that is useful to everybody. And if you do like it, go ahead and leave me a comment and hit the like and all that stuff if you like it. Hope you all enjoy, and thank you again for inviting me. It's always a pleasure and an honor.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Steve, for joining us and leading us through this beautiful journey of music and sharing these wonderful stories. Very inspiring, very motivating. So if you want to learn music, you have a teacher here as well. Go check out Steve's website, his YouTube channel. He has a lot of recommendations on what music to listen to. A lot of his music is on YouTube, so please go ahead and enjoy that as well. We have another artist, Karthik, coming in tomorrow, so please do check in tomorrow, 8 p.m. US Central Time. That's 6 p.m. Pacific, and that would be 9 p.m. Eastern. So please do join in, invite your family, friends. This evening is open for everyone. And it's music, meditation music, a little bit of conversation. Learning a little more than what we would generally not know in our lives. So, talking to these artists is a beautiful way to learn something new when they come play and elevate our meditative state. So thank you all for joining. It was wonderful hosting you all today evening, first day of our August series. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Steve.
Thanks again.
We'll hope you keep coming back.
Yep. Don't forget to ice pack and foot soak.
Yes. Thank you. Have a good, wonderful night, everyone.